Hello bros, and welcome to SFX0 Profile Production and the next part of Minecraft Lord of the Rings mod. I have no idea which blocks is out, so yeah. So I actually downloaded the Timber mod now, so we should have the right. Yeah, we do. Let's see. Normally when you cut the tree in the middle, only the top, no. Stop chopping once axe breaks, that's gonna be off. Then it should wait until it depends on the tree, that's also gonna be off. Because that would mean destroying part bottom part of the tree will make it so only so the depending how big the tree is normally, that's how much the axe breaks. But I don't really feel like that's immersive, because you don't have to like climb up a tree in real life and cut down the tree from the top. Your axe doesn't break just because you cut down a tree. It falls when you cut down the bottom part. Chop slowly, we're not gonna have that, it's just gonna take time. If you want it more immersive, you could do that, but I don't want that. No additional hunger effects, even though we have a renewable easy food source. Destroy list works when standing, sneaking gonna be that, and be able to chop fungi. Alright, so let's try it. See? Now we don't have to worry about about cutting part of the tree down manually. Now everything cuts down. That's much more immersive. Also, let's go and check our iron supply. I actually did check it a few hours ago because I wanted to see how well it worked. Just so we had actually enough, and if it was possible that something had broken, but it doesn't seem like anything is broken, because that is a small iron supply. But it's enough iron that we should be able to finish the hopper line. Oh yeah, we should go down this way. I don't think 17 is enough, but we use what we have and then we create more. Yeah, let's just make as much hoppers as we can. I mean, an entire stack of hoppers should be more than enough. Let's put in what I don't need there. I haven't taken my daily energy drink yet, so I actually saved it exactly for this stream. So I just opened it. Just give me a few moments. I always take off the cap from drinks, because the cap gets in the way sometimes, so it tastes better. But during the summer, when you're outside with something that has sugar in it, make sure that you, after you open the drink, turn the cap the opposite way. So the small part, the hole in the cap is on this side where the opening is. Because if bees try to get into your drink, they can't. They can't get through that hole. So you can drink your drink without the risk of bees coming inside the drink and actually accidentally drinking them. I actually tried it because My brother has his birthday party once where there was actually technically a lot of bees nest, and the bees were all over the place. I turned the cap opposite way and the bees couldn't get in my drink. They tried, but they couldn't do it. Alright, 64 hoppers, more than enough to fill up the rest. Alright, let's put some dirt here. And we do like this, and now we break the chest. I'll stand here for a while. That should be all that we need. Alright, let's see if they have actually deposited where they should. Yeah, I'm gonna fill up while we just work away, I suppose. So Now we have a good sustainable iron supply. So now we can keep on working on other stuff. There, all the iron gonna be deposited directly into a storage, so we don't have to work on anything else. And now we have the actual timber mod. I saw something that was indication that might be how it worked, and apparently it was correct how it worked. It's just the versions was not clear indication of which one was which. There. I'm gonna take some of this, and there was still more flowers in there, which I don't want them to get into the wrong place. When the flowers get into the wrong place, that's the most annoying part. Just make sure there's a startup supply in each box. It's just to filter out any impurities that aren't iron. Alright, so let's grab some iron and put them into the smeltery so we have an iron supply in there. Now the question is, how do we get the mighty smelting? That's the question. Hope this axe is enough to bring down all those trees, because that's what I'm gonna try to do now. I'm also gonna try it on that tree, but I don't think it's gonna work. But if it does work, we're gonna have a lot of wood. Let's start by taking everything that landed in the water. As you can see, this timber mod is much more effective. It's more immersive. I mean, you cut down one little part of a tree and then the tree usually falls. I've seen it actually done at my closest town's bus station. They were cutting down the trees that were kind of looming over the bus station, so well, if there were ever strong winds, they wouldn't fall on people. So Enderman have been around. Then we're gonna be able to cut down the last tree also without any problems. Question is, can we fit everything in our storage on us? Just about. That's a lot of trees. That should probably be enough. I mean, we have a lot of wood on us right now. So 42 blocks of iron in our furnace. Alright. Is there... This vein hammer would be good, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I think we might actually hold off on doing anything. Okay, what are you doing? Whatever. But we do have one thing want to check how you do. Probably gonna make some mugs. Could make some soul lantern. Could make some bronze lantern, but we don't have bronzes. But one special thing I want. I'm gonna make some lanterns, but it's I want to check one here. So I need candles. Are these? How are the candles made? Okay, so it is made here. And take a quick look through, see if we find the candles anywhere. Yeah. So I need beeswax. I mean, we know where we can get some beeswax. But how do you make the beeswax? Because it's not just as simple as that. Okay, we need we need a lot of honeycomb and a bucket of water. So that does technically mean that we do actually need silk touch. But putting silk touch on our iron tools, even though we have a lot of iron tools now, nearly is kind of useless. But how do we make silk touch then? Let's need to see the silky paper. Don't know, remember how to craft them, but I know we can use one gold in it for it. It's just the string and one gold in it. Good question. Maybe it is. Let's see. There we have some gold. I'll take some gold nugget too, just to check. And some string. And if I'm right about this, we should have this here. No, we do not. I thought it was like this and that. But if it isn't that, and gold nuggets doesn't change it, how is it then? Where do we have the books? This book's actually over here. Yeah. Let's check. let's go to the first page and see for modifications. Modifiers. Okay, that did not actually help. So then let's check this. So this is 80 pages. Upgrades. Emerald has been overrun sold by tank fire, knock down necrotic pattern, severing sticky sweeping edge. And is it bang, cooling, piercing, softness, all this. Is there not silk touch here anyway? I have no idea. But we have to check through the whole in categories to try to find it. Flint and bronze? Well, that's new. Huh. Really? Seems I can't find it. Oh, not much I can do about that. If I can't find it, not much I can do. But, well, I suppose we can make some lanterns. I actually made it one too far out because I actually wanted one that way, but not much I can do about it now. I'm not gonna change it. Pretty sure the lanterns was towards the end. The normal lanterns, those. Okay. A lot of lanterns. Alright, let's see if the axe actually works on this tree. It doesn't. Or it did a bit. It did. It works on that tree. Oh, that's so good. Most of this is gonna be turned into coal though, because I don't save entire block. Oh god, phantoms. Run! Phantoms! Run! Well, the one worst thing that could actually turn up, and that is the banshees. I don't need all of this on me. Right, let's go and pick up most of the stuff. Or all of it. This is a lot of stuff. I did not expect that mod actually would work on that tree, but it is immersive. Most of this is gonna be turned into coal at least. That I can say for sure. Alright, that I think is all the wood. Alright, so now we got all of this, so let's put it into the furnaces and get it turned. We're gonna save the normal logs so we can at least have some kind of diversity of logs to work with. Yeah, and this actually goes in the areas because I have no other idea where else to place it. Alright, time to eat a little bit. Alright, so I suppose we should make up villager area now. First we need to level this out a little bit. But at least the iron farm is done, so we at least have a constant supply of iron that we don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about the tools breaking now either, because we can just repair them. How far away we actually should be. So the potato farm is gonna work but not affect the iron farm. Because they do actually affect each other if they are too close to each other. So I don't want to affect the iron supply. So what should we do? We can see the iron farm right there. So I guess the potatoes should be collected right about maybe here? Well, I had planned for this area of the mushroom island anyway to be an village area, so suppose we just do it. It just needs to be close enough that the villager actually harvests, and so without us having to be nearby. Where is that bat? Oh, it's somewhere around there. There. Oh, that won't bother me anymore because I hear it constantly. I can notice miniature lag. It's not really game affecting, but it is there. So, well, you're gonna have to do something about that, but it should not be any problem. Not at least a long-term problem. I think it might only be the fact that the iron farm is going. Wait. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a game that has to catch up a bit. Might have been because it was trying to load in areas I didn't even view. Because I noticed Minecraft, if you can't see an area, it doesn't load them in, but it might actually affect game performances, which is real weird. So that technique concludes that we can grow big trees, but all that gets turned into oak wood is technically useless because we want the logs. The logs is what we want, not the wood itself. It's a little complicated. Let's see if this. Yeah, we can cut down entire fungi with the wood timber mod instead of the tree capitator mod. That's good. Don't have to worry about any of the rest of the mushrooms getting in our way again. Like this one was getting in our way. Because we couldn't. I can't be bothered to cut them down the regular way because it's just annoying. So. Is any of these tools we should use? We have the cleaver. It's a technically used to chop off heads. I think at least. I think the site actually had taken over that. Alright, so we should have copper laying around somewhere. Copper. I'm gonna smelt it down because I do need it for some stuff. And the shovel broke just as I knew it would. But we can repair it easily now. Let's just turn this on for a little bit. Actually, we don't need that because we do have unsmelted iron down here. I'm gonna bring up these flowers also because we're gonna compost them. But I don't have a automatic composting yet. Suppose we should set this over here. I don't dare. I don't dare to remove that with the axe. Now, composting, that happens automatically. So now it's pretty much mostly leather that we need. We need loads of it. So, if we need leather, we should probably do kind of an experimental tactic that I've been using for some time. It's not really the type I usually prefer to use, but I mean, it works. So as long as it works, we can use it. we need that and that and that. Yeah. We need some string. We also need some redstone, which we have here. So what we do now is we create a bow, and with the bow we can create a dispenser, and we also need a bucket of water. I mean, I think people already see what I'm going with this, but even if people see where I'm going, that's still the part about seeing me actually do it. No, wait. Here. I'm gonna need some stone bricks so we can make it look, well, professional, kind of. Let's see. Of course, that's gonna happen. Now we put the water in there and put 2 pieces of redstone, a lever, and let's put the lever right there. Why doesn't it activate the dispenser? That's why I put it there, after all, to activate the dispenser. But I might know another way. Okay. So activating the red headstone does not work, but activating it more directly does. Okay. Alright. That. Now I need 2 cows. I also need my shears so I can turn them hopefully into normal cows. Actually, 2 leads would also be good to actually have, so I don't have to work on it a good bit. I'm gonna take you, and I'm gonna take... Okay, I take you instead. Both of you coming with me. Come here. You're not getting away just because the lead ain't on you anymore. Get in. It just goes far enough away so the leads disappear. And the lead should be right here. Yeah. So now I just feed these 2 cows and they will mate. Now I'm gonna go and get a lot of wheat and put in that box. Alright. When I'm using this tactic for cows, I'm not gonna say this is my tactic, though I did kind of develop it on my own by testing out some stuff without actually watching tutorials. But I had only one problem with this, and that's really all the cows died somehow from me going into the Lord of the Rings world. But we're gonna make a secondary cow farm for reserves, so well, cramming, killing them won't always be the thing that happens. This water is mushroom island water. Alright, so that's gonna take some time to actually get up and working at 100%. So, well, we have some other things we can run around and do in the meantime. Beef, leather. I usually fill half of the chest with beef and the rest half with leather. I don't know how to animate leather and beef farm, so I work on it manually and just go and feed the cows from time to time. Probably are more effective ways, but well, just how it is. I can actually make a knife. Iron dagger. Half a block reach doesn't, but 3 damage. Not bad for actually. So, I mean, we're nearly getting into the part where we actually should start working in the nether. I mean, we are much closer to that now. Need 8 more chests. Gonna have dirt in this chest so we don't have to go down there in the basement each time to if we need dirt. So I just take as much as I can before it gets deposited. And just fill it up, and now this goes back in there. Which means this and this is gonna change. Just so I can open the chest in the basement. So this is where the dirt is gonna be. And the chest above this is gonna be grass and such. That's gonna probably be filled with grass, and that's gonna be for the miscellaneous miscellaneous grass. I mean, there are several different types of grass, and we're probably gonna get them in our supply eventually. Should technically work on this. What are you doing? I knew cats can drop string. Only reason I did it. go down, pull that lever, walk over here, and take some wheat, feed the cows, put the wheat back in the chest, and pull the lever once more. I don't want to make a proper assortment before we actually manage to set it up properly. When we have gotten an item frame on each one of these chests, then I'm much more inclined to make proper sorting out of stuff more properly. I'm gonna have to put a fence gate here eventually. I hate you. Well, they don't have a good chance of beating me. Also now when we have an iron farm, if the spear breaks, it's at the kind of end of the world. I mean, the spear gonna break us several times until we make up a spear that's technically unbreakable. That's how it goes. Okay, let's try something. Yeah, that doesn't work. I want to try. But I do have one idea for something that might actually work for actually making sure that we do actually get mighty smelting, because we're gonna smelt down this nether grout. Oh, wait. Scorched stone. We need 4. If my previous calculation ain't correct, we're gonna need 4 of it. And we're gonna try with a book. Because if I am right, this should work perfectly. If I am wrong, it should work perfectly anyway. Alright, so we have got a scorched brick now. So we put 1 there and a book. Okay, that did not work. So then we take this, make a scorched bricks, and then try again. Yeah, that didn't work either. So what am I do? Part of the fun, save for decorations. Yeah. I mean, we could go and create a lot of netherground. What was the requirements for that? It was pretty late in the crafting manual as far as I remember. I mean, we have the smeltery, but why would we need a foundry? That's a question. I don't actually know what the foundry do. I mean, I think the smelter is actually enough for everything we want. But who knows? I didn't see it anywhere. Alright, so if I mean, I had no idea how to make the mighty smelter book. How are you doing that? I mean, I've tried some things, and in this book, it is supposed to show you how to make the others. Here, puny smelting, Tinker's gadget crafting, fantastic foundry crafting, but it doesn't say how to make the mighty crafting book, which you need for the tinkering encyclopedia, which I'm probably butchered there in the pronunciation. Huh. once in the ground. Stop spreading. From a ceiling that's spread here. To remove it, then see it spread over here. Because I only want grass to spread over here right now. Set the max tree size. Max tree size set to 1000. This still say 555. Maybe that's just maxed. Minimum leaves valid for a tree. Current is 5. Set the minimum value to 1000. That would be crazy. Everything will be cut down. I mean, nothing would be cut down. This side hills and such that is causing the most problem trying to clean this area up into grass. that material come from? Let's cover up that hole because we don't need it anymore. We're gonna have grass in most of the areas right under this. I need to remove this entire hill and I can't be bothered to do it right now. How did you get the mighty smeltering book? I mean, I managed to get all the other books with a little of work. But mighty smeltering? It's not really the same. And the book seems to might not even be able to be made. Because it's not craftable, so that's out of the question. And I don't guess you do it in a furnace. I actually not checked. Should probably have done that. No, it's not made in a furnace, which means the option is only the smeltery, and we don't actually have a proper guide for that. So I have no idea how to make the mighty smeltering book. And I can't get the tinkering excellent. Well, the mighty book for smeltering without it. So we are kind of stuck. was actually a small update for Lord of the Rings just the other day, but it's not really an important update. It's just to add so Rohirrim spawns naturally, not in the overworld, because that's where we are. So it's not really emergency to add that mod. So I'm gonna continue with a little bit. Guess we can feed the cows again. So we have the storage here. If we make a sugarcane farm, it would technically need to be in over this level. I guess we have just enough space for it to be under the basement. Just enough. Because sugarcane farms is 3 high, and the space we have between here is 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So as long as we don't make sure it's not interfering with any of the hopper lines, we should be able to make it just fine. The most annoying farm to make is the wool farm, because I have not managed to make it 100% successful. I'm not gonna make minecart lines, because minecart lines are so unreliable. I mean, you're actually asking to have a server that only lags all the time if you make hopper lines. I mean, make minecart lines. I mean, don't use them. Do as I do instead and make farms that actually take care of themselves without even utilizing a minecart. Sure, if I used minecarts, I might be able to make some things more efficient, but it's not the smart idea. I suppose we should just build a bit on the house. I mean, we should go and find a dark oak forest, considering we're gonna need that for the roof eventually. But I have no idea in which direction to go. Dark oak forests, I usually do manage to find them without too much problem, but not this time. Should we actually just go and see if we can find a dark oak forest somewhere? I think my boat is over here somewhere. Maybe I've lost the boat completely. I mean, both things are valid options. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere, so probably. Let's just put out stuff we don't need. gonna keep the sticks on me for some reason. I think to find a dark oak forest, I'm gonna go straight in that direction. Alright, we also do need to find a jungle, so we have actually a lot to move out for. A jungle is gonna be hard to find, but finding a dark oak forest shouldn't be too hard. Otherwise, we're gonna have to make a villager trading hall and buy a woodland explorer map to find the dark oak, but finding the jungle, that's not that easy. I can't even remember the last time I saw a jungle temple. I mean, I remember seeing them and exploring them, but I can't remember from when it was or where it was because it was so long ago. It was several Minecraft generations, and I do mean from updates then. It was several versions ago. Maybe even temples were removed, and that's why I haven't seen them. When was that in that case? When was Minecraft Jungle Temple removed? Well, if that question ever comes up, it will probably, it never was removed. So here's the savannah. The savannah village is right there. So, I was planning to go here and then go on foot. I should really have brought stone with me because my axe is nearly broken. Well, we can mine for it. We do need a lot of saplings for it. I mean, we have Arcadia wood and saplings, so that's not something we have to go for. So we only going for what we're looking for. If we see something special like a temple, then we check it out. But otherwise, we only going for the wood. Doesn't the end portal consider as special? I mean, I think it does. There's something over there, but I think it's a village. Yeah, it's a village. That ain't important. I mean, ransacking the village for all the wheat they have is pretty good. I mean, that's the optimal way to get wheat, after all. Getting back later gonna be a pain. If we find any cows, we should probably kill them for some extra leather. This is a village I haven't been at before. At least I don't think so. There's some cows over here. Yeah. Ah. Come back here. You're not getting away. Right, I could make item frames from the Tinker construct. Those are a lot cheaper than leather. I forgot about that. I need to remember that this time. Well, I'm gonna grab the wheat in the village. Can't let them know I'm here. Sneaking through the village. I think he didn't see me. That's not a valid hiding spot. Let's just grab it. They can't really stop me anyway. You could try to stop me, but it would fail. You're not getting out of that pen. So this is the village I would have had to visit for the potatoes. Well, that would have taken time. Oh, come on! What the hell are you doing down there? Oh. I'm not finding a way for you to get up. Where's the opening? There. Well, I do have found some bread, so. I don't think. Oh, wait. The village has 2 bells, so I can nick one of them. Alright, let's keep on moving forward, I suppose. We could loot all the houses, but I don't think they have anything too valuable for me to steal. Might an emerald or 2, but I mean, I am looking for other stuff right now. How the hell am I supposed to deal with that? There's 2 of them. What? Okay, that's not fair. I hate when the game starts being unfair. Yeah, you can't beat me in water speed. A desert next to a snow biome? I don't know. But that's not realistic. It's not immersive. I mean, either the desert has to go or the snow has to go. Any murderous rabbits? Is the rabbits even normal in the desert? I mean, I see more rabbits at other places than any warm places. Oh, there was a village there. Thought something like that. This, if I die, I end up back where I started. A broken portal. Must be a broken portal. I mean, what else can it be? I don't even have any stone, so I can't do much against them anyway. Smack them in the head with a hammer. Seems that worked. Let's get some stone. How far? Why is it so far in the desert to get stone? Alright, I need a spear, and I don't have any metal with me. And I'm gonna need an axe soon enough. Alright. As I said, soon enough. Alright, stone spear is not ideal, but we have to work with what we got. What I want here is the gold. Seems he got disoriented. Right, we got the gold block, and I do believe there's only one at this. Yeah, it seems like it. Only one. Oh god. Why? Just why? Why do you have to torture me so? The village could have something useful, but not going there. I see a temple. Can use the boat a little. We are doing big exploring, and as soon as I got what I want, I'm gonna attempt to get back home without doing a suicide. That's gonna be the annoying part. But if we don't manage to find our way home, we could just take a death. But I don't want to do that. I want to try to stay alive for as much as possible. And who knows, maybe in the future I do a hardcore Lord of the Rings. Let's see, there's the temple. Some bones, some iron, some gunpowder, some emeralds. I know I had in total I put space for the gunpowder. Why do I have netherrack on me? What did I get? Oh yeah, that makes sense, I suppose. There's something I can do right now. Not really ideal, but possible. Yeah, now I got a chest plate. Yeah, I don't think anyone saw that one coming. Let's see. I don't need that. Fortune tree on an axe. Is that even useful on an axe? I don't need the terracotta. The sapling is common. There are beef. It's not good, but it's not bad. I mean, iron nuggets, considering iron farm, we don't need to save that. I want to make a new spear, so the iron is useful for that. And now let's take some sand to get out of this hole. I can't get out. Why do you have to come there exactly at the moment I managed to get out? Why? Just why? It's just so mean and unfair. I don't even have much food. I can eat the raw beef. Oh, raw beef actually saturates pretty well. It heals fast. Wait. Considering how much wheat we can get from one village, it's actually worth grabbing it. I mean, they're just placing it out in the open. So they're probably just having it as a gift for travelers. I'm gonna kill their cows. Let's see, how well does the raw beef saturate? 1.5. Oh, good enough. There's another broken portal over there. There's a cannon right there, right? Yeah. So, well, I'm probably going this way, so let's go around in this direction. Alright, this portal is a little more complicated to actually take the gold block, because it actually is surrounded. Let's take the obsidian, the fire shards, and the roots. And for this, let's do like this. I have to do like that also, because my hammer is actually gold upgraded. after all. Yeah, we got 2 gold blocks in total now. Let's see what more we can get our hands on. Oh, here's the dark oak forest I was looking for. Then then I should start trying to get home, but I don't remember which direction anymore it is. Let's see, I don't need a magma block, I don't need a netherrack. And the bowl, I can make new ones. Alright, let's go and grab as many saplings as we want. We're gonna focus on only saplings, considering we don't have enough space in our inventory to actually carry the wood with us. So saplings priority. Sapling priority initiated. I want a full stack. Alright, now I need to get out of the debris area so I can throw out the wood, because that's, as said, is not what we need. Alright, so we have a full stacks of dark oak saplings. I mean, we have gone pretty far. Yeah, we have gone very far. So we should look around a little bit for potential other endeavors. B. I don't have a self-touch, so not very important. Of course, do I have? I have enough to make scissors and steal the honeycombs. I mean, we probably won't be back in this area this far again, so let's see, where's the nest? The flowers over there, so then I can see the nests. It's not filled with honey, which means getting honeycombs from this. Oh shit. Run, 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 run. I tried to cut it, but I didn't get honeycombs. So that does only work on nests that actually has honey in them. I did not know that. Run. I'm trying to outrun bees in a swamp. That doesn't sound like a smart idea. I don't think they're off me still, but they're still angry. Hey, I found a gravel biome. Actually, this is a place we actually should set up a spawn at. A teleportation spot. Actually, is this just a half-assed gravel biome? No. It is a proper gravel biome. So, I suppose we should set up a teleportation spot here then. I should not have done that with the nest. He's also up here. Alright, how should we do it? I mean, the gravel biome is right here. It's pretty much in line with the village, and setting up a teleportation spot then is kind of what we should do. We can utilize one of the houses as a teleportation chamber. It pretty much is just the command blocks I used for teleportation. I mean, it's sure it's not maybe immersive to be able to teleport, but it's better than making nether hubs and such. I mean, sure, we can make a nether hub, but it's still gonna be annoying. Should we utilize this as a teleportation hub? You know what? I'm not gonna let you sleep in this house, so there's your bed. Yeah, use Google block as a sad one. Alright, let's write down the coordinates. Alright, so coordinates is 6934. 6934 72 41. Alright, now it's written down, so when we get back home, if we make a teleportation room, we can teleport to this place. We're not out for making them yet, so I am still stuck here. I forgot that I actually had the coordinates for the mushroom island written down, so we do actually have a way home, because I wrote down the coordinates for this place on the same paper. So, wait. I don't want you to do like that to me. I mean, we can leave the wheat because we anyway gonna go back here later, but I mean, unless I get an entire other stack, it doesn't matter too much. Excuse me, where did the iron golem? There's a guy here that is annoying me. Kill him! Thank you. 2 hits on a full armored zombie. There's another one. That iron golem going all out. Yeah, kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Oh god. Oh god. There's too many of them. You're not gonna hit me. You can't hit me. This is getting ironic. I mean, at my home, I'm smelting down entire living iron golems, and I'm using one to protect me. I don't need that on me. I'm gonna keep the gold stuff on me. I'm not gonna get rid of those. I need them. My chances of actually finding a jungle is pretty small. I believe that will disorient them. I threw a fucking stairs up into there while I was running. Who knows, it might actually disorient them enough. You never know. Technically, next time we should explore in this direction. I should technically probably have I believe it would cost a diamond block to turn the night into day, but I don't have a diamond block. Don't worry, I kill all the enemies, as I'm doing right now. Don't trust the cows. You're just waiting for the right moment to strike. They're Herobrine's minions. I mean, one of the latest updates for actually Minecraft, they didn't say they removed Herobrine. She might be around. I'm gonna take some time before it's daytime. Oh crap. I mean, I don't really have to worry about them, but I don't want to wait around. We can find a beehive again when we have set up a teleportation for gravel. Yeah. Only one cow? How often is that happening? Of course, an ice biome. Of course, that. What the hell? That's not nice. It's going further and further away. You know, in the private world I used for the testing to make sure everything worked, I tried to locate a mushroom island there by writing /locate. There were no mushroom islands close by, so I just teleported around a bit until I found one. Village outpost. Well, we need one of those for the raids. There's even a village in due distance. That's... well, that's not good. What do you want? There's no arrow loaded in that. No, it's not. Ow! Stop doing... don't do that! I'm stronger than you 10 times over. Oh, if you want to fight me, I'm gonna give you a fight. There's a lot of them. Fight each other! You have hurt each other already. I was trying to release the iron golem so I could actually get away from these guys, but I didn't have enough time. Oh god, they're all after me. This is a temple. There's a temple right here. There's a secret one. What did I get hurt by? I didn't even get hit by anything. I died by nothing. That's annoying. Fortune tree is not really worth saving up, I think. Well, I got most of the things we were after, at least. Actually, let's do it like this. Alright, so if I am correct, we got some rose gold. Oh, never mind about that. Do actually need it purely though. Let's see if I am correct about this. I think there was gold bars and obsidian in the middle. Okay. If it was not that, it should be gold nuggets and obsidian in the middle. No? How was it you made those then? I know her recipe for it. I've not seen it for a while though. But I know they exist. Med golden obsidian pane. I think I can actually make obsidian panes. So they're gonna need a lot of obsidian, but we can solve that when we actually get to the point when we do actually need it directly. Eight obsidian paint, that's 8 item frames. Which means we do definitely need more obsidian. But we can turn that on. Oh, come on. What the hell? Alright, so that means we need my bucket, wherever that has turned. Hidden? Oh. So, we need to find lava. And lava usually are underground somewhere. But we need to find a lava lake. That's the hard part. There's lava, but I forgot to take some water with me because I want to have as little lost obsidian as possible, and for that we do need a bucket of water. Alright, now let's go and mine some obsidian. Take a little time. I don't want to have any loss, but we need to mine this out so we can put the water where it won't bother us too much. Oh, that was a high loss. Oh. frames. That's 50 item frames. Alright. This 50 item frames might actually... No wait, that's 100 item frames. Because there's 4 panes per obsidian. It's gonna be a lot of pains. I mean item frames, because we do need it so we can see what we have in each box. We can put sticks here, but we need normal oak for the other one. I don't want them to turn, I just want them to stick. Why are they turning? Oh, I didn't know you could do that. I do need item frames, but this is ridiculous that I actually do turn. Why do they turn? They should not turn. Why this was it to put in item frames so they turn? I mean, that was the stupidest, one of the most stupid thing I ever seen. don't think they can actually be used. And the easiest way to get a lot of them quickly, but I mean, them turning like that, does that actually not cause lag in the long run? Might as well. Right. The iron bars. Oh. Suppose that works. That doesn't mean that that will not help me. What about this though? Okay, that cannot be poured out. Good. Just so we have something to block them from pouring out more than we want. Seems like gold was the first thing we ran out of. It's no problem. We can get more. I wonder how you make hepatizon. Silver. No, this tool is going to look so shiny in a few days. Okay. Cellbound. Burns targets on hit, multiple levels, high levels, increased bound ratio, and so on. plants. Oh, let's use a yellow flower. I don't like that it turns though. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need to use normal item frames. That's just annoying. But I do not feel I have much more I can do right now, and I do actually have to grab something to eat. So I think that was all I have for this time. Let's hit like and share. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.